What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Let me throw this chat up on the screen real quick. Hope everybody's doing wonderful. Don't forget, y'all, hit that like button. Turn on all notifications because we going live daily, period. So today, we got a big topic in Chicago that we gonna be talking about. What's going on, good man, is um the boy Rell Vert. I don't know if y'all heard of him. Let me show you a picture of him. He's down with the Bloodhound crew in Chicago. But recently he must have had a guardian angel over his shoulders because he almost lost his life. About 2 days ago, he was shot a couple times in his hand, and I believe he got grazed in his ear. Now everybody is talking in Chicago what happened, how did it happen? Now I got the tea for y'all, and we gonna get into this. So for those who don't know, who's living in the back, this is this is the boys right here. That's Q50, that's Vert, that's Scoom, that's Little Jeff. Just if you don't know who we're talking about. Little Vert's the dark skinned dude. Well, Rell Vert, the dark skinned dude that they used to make fun of and say he don't take showers. Little Jeff, he just passed away recently, a year or two ago on a hit. That's Vert right there. Anyways, they call themselves Bloodhound. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of them. They're very viral in Chicago right now. So, like I said 2 days ago, he was shot a good amount of times to the point where he almost lost his life. Now, like I said, everybody's running around with these rumors. Let me see what this one says. Good. This means GWS means get well soon. I'm thinking, does that mean gun wound shot? I don't know, but it means get well soon to Chicago rapper Rell Vert after he was SH in Rockford. So this is 2 days ago. Nobody knew what happened. Of course, he wasn't gonna say what happened. Wait till y'all find out why he was really, hit. But it says he was reportedly shot in the hand before noon today on 1600 block of Benson Street and was taken to the hospital. Now there's rumors, I believe Rell might have said this one, Rell Vert, that he was walking to his house and somebody drove by and just opened fire on him. That was one of the rumors. A 25-year-old man has been hospitalized after shooting in Rockford on Tuesday morning. Rockford police said the shooting took place in the 1600 block of Benton Street prior to 11:30 a.m. The victim was said to suffer a gunshot wound to his hand and was taken to the hospital for treatment. Authorities did not release a description of a suspect or suspects in this case. Now I even asked fucking freaking Chat GBT what happened, and they don't even know. They're just saying this man responded to a shooting before noon on Benton Ave, where he was shot in his hand, and cops respond. Now the real tea is that's coming out, guys. As you see this man right here, Rell Vert was actually trying to take this man down. This man admitted to the police for some reason that he's the plug of Rockford and he has very high suspicion of Rell Vert, so he don't play no games when it comes to him. and Rell Vert tried to take the man down for some elbows. And in the process of that, the man stepped back and pop, 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 grazing Rell Vert in the ear, hitting him a few times in the hand. Now we see why Rell Vert probably didn't want to tell the whole story. But I'm going to let y'all hear it from the man himself. Y'all know it's in the Slime We Trust news, where we come with them facts and them receipts. So everybody's calling this guy a fool because he's coming out and admitting to it. Before we read all that, let me just...
Vert gets popped after attempting to run off on his plug. Welcome back. So if y'all didn't know, Vert would just get popped 2 days ago. He would get popped in his hand and would get grazed in his ear, leg, and his right side. Now, this would all begin after Mr. Vert would meet up with his plug attempting to buy some chug jugs whenever his plug would get suspicious that he was trying to rip him off, which would cause him to open fire on Vert. To summarize the article, it would state that Vert had claimed that he was out for a walk, and that's when he would hear gunfire and begin to run. The suspect, who goes by Koopa and is also a rapper from Low Life, would get charged for this, and he would snitch on himself after admitting under oath that he was a plug and that he was meeting up with Vert to sell him some chug jugs whenever he started thinking that Vert was trying to rip him off and would let it off on Vert. Koopa would be charged with an attempted first-degree M and many other serious charges. Luckily, like I mentioned before, Vert would only get popped in his hand and would luckily only be grazed in his ear, leg, and right side, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Prayers up to Vert, and hopefully he can have a speedy recovery and learn from this. Leave y'all's thoughts about this down below in the comments section. Vert gets...
Shit, that sounds like self-defense in my eyes. The man said he knew Vert was a dirty dude, and so he bring that protection with him, and he protected himself. Am I tripping? This is on Twitter. Look, police investigate after 25-year-old man was popped in the hand shortly before noon on June 23. Police shared the shooting happened in the 1600 block of Benton Street. Shooting investigation: a 25-year-old man was popped in the hand near the 1600 block of Benton Street. He was taken to a local hospital. At first, they had no idea, it looks like. Early reports claim the rapper suffered a gunshot. One of these reports say that he was so high and he shot himself. Look at this, gang. This is what they were saying. Chicago rapper Rell Vert was shot in the hand today. Gunshot wound. Where is it? They said he was so high he shot himself. I said, what the? Anyways, guys, let's read how it went down. How he tried to take this from his plug and all that stuff. Oh, right here, guys, look. FBG Duck's cousin, yep, this is Duck's cousin, Rell Vert, was shot in the hand today in Rockford. They saying that he was so high off drugs that he shot himself on accident. That's messed up, huh? He's so high off on drugs. Let me get this right. He shot himself about 4 times in his hand and then grazed his ear. There, your boy on the stretcher. Your boy on the stretcher, cuz. He lucky, yo. He lucky. That shot grazed his ear. He's lucky. I'm telling you, he's lucky. So this is exactly what happened and how it went down. Let's take a read. Slots, baby, slots. Rockford. Oh, I forgot to put this pinned message if you want to support or just sub me up. Let's go. Yeah, he's 25. Oh, it says I have 25 points. So let's go. It says what was I just reading? That's the dude right there that did it. Oh, I see. We was right here. Rockford, Wanya, this is his name. They call him Stone. He's 25 also. Was arrested and charged with attempted first degree and possession with intent to deliver cannabis, which makes sense because if he was going to be getting took for something, then what was he going to be getting took for? So he brought something with him, which sounds about right, the intent to deliver, after a shooting that took place on Benton Street on Tuesday. According to court records, the victim suffered four gunshot wounds. So he took two to the hand and grazed wounds to the ear. That's almost a headshot, we call them. And the right side. In a shooting that took place around 11 a.m. That's crazy, on the 1600 block of Benton Street. And what's insane is these guys, they're known to rob, allegedly, let's say. Like little Jeff, he passed away going on a hit trying to take something from somebody. He bragged that he took all his chains and watches that he had on. And so does Q50. So that's why when these guys deal with people, the people are ready on alert. Now, there's only so much you can rob and mess around for. You guys got the bag already. Y'all getting paid. Y'all signed a deal. You're making music. Don't don't play stupid games and win stupid prizes. Cause on dogs, 100% right there, you just almost lost your life for some freaking flour. So it said the 25, it said how'd it go? Wounds to the ear, leg, and the right side in a shooting that took place around 11 a.m. The 25-year-old victim told police he was out for a walk when he heard gunfire and began to run. This is what Rell Vert told them. He went out for a walk, heard gunfire, and began to run. He wasn't trying to tell the whole story at first. Police were able to secure surveillance camera footage from the area. This is how the truth came out, which reportedly showed a black Nissan Altima pull alongside the victim, who would be Rell Vert. Sounds like a play when you're gonna sell somebody something, you pull alongside of them. A gunman get out the passenger side of the car and open fire. So that means he was being driven and he was the passenger, and opened fire, discharging up to 6 shots in the victim's direction. Whew. That's crazy. Yeah, they talking about things. Some of those bullets went into a nearby house while the occupant was home, authorities said. Authorities were able to use the city's flock camera network to track the suspect's car to an address in the 700 block of Royal Avenue. around 11:47 a.m. Officers surrounded the house and ultimately took Stone into custody. Stone's the guy that, did the pew 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 and hit Vert. During a search of the home, investigators also found a pistol-style rifle, ammo, and bags of flour, of course. Under oath, listen to what Stone said. Stone told police he was a drug dealer and he was going to meet up with a customer. Thinking he was going to get ripped, Stone told gang detectives he opened fire. Now, I don't know what the hell's going on, but Stone's talking a little bit too much. But what made him think that he was about to get ripped? Is Vert just a scary dude to him and he moved wrong? Or did you see Vert pull something out? Because you fired a lot of damn shots at the kid. So Stone was charged with attempted first degree murder, aggravated discharge of a firearm, possession with the intent to deliver cannabis, goddamn, aggravated unlawful possession of a weapon, criminal damage to a property, and possession of ammunition without a firearm owner's identification card. Now, one thing I can say is for Vert, like I know how this stuff goes. If Vert gets in the car and he got the cash in his hand, like where's this stuff? What's gonna make the guy go crazy? You know what I'm saying? The only way I could see something like that happening is if, he has something on him that he's trying to bully you with that he probably could have tossed on his way walking back. He was walking back from being, shot when he was picked up by the ambulance, right? Who knows? Maybe he had no money on him at all and he's just trying to bully you, give me the shit. Da, da, da. But what gave you under the impression that you was getting ripped off? Uh, that's what I'm trying to get at. And we haven't heard his Vert story yet. And another thing, Vert saying he got allegedly not telling the right part of the story probably don't make him look good to police. But then you can also say he don't want to snitch. But Vert said he was just walking and random people fired at him. It's not like marijuana, is a crazy drug. You could say I was driving by a bag and I got popped. I don't know. Earshot, your boy almost got packed up. Look, Cooper, he's from the lowlife, has been arrested for attempted M after allegedly popping Vert Bloodhound 4 times yesterday in Rockford. I don't think he really was he must have been hella paranoid. Or Vert did something to make him think that he was getting ripped off. Because I don't think he was trying to take Vert's life or anything or unalive him. Because he stopped, obviously, after he grazed him in the air. He would have finished the job. See, that's why you gotta be careful when you brag about taking things and Stone 25 was arrested, charged in possession with intent to deliver cannabis after a shooting that took place on Benton Street. Now, what makes sense to me, like if he was trying to get over whatever, all right, why would you bring the product with you? Just bring the the pole with you. Now the question is, You know what I mean? Was Vert really trying to get over? Because did Vert have at least a couple grand on him? Which is at least enough for a nice turkey bag of smoke. Homeboy fired his thing and didn't take anything. When I believe, no offense, if it was the other way around, it would have been different. But let's see if we can see what got Stone so scared. So his name's, they call him Cooper. Why did Stone freaking Grok ran out? You sucks. Let's see what the Facebook's saying about it. A lot of shit going down in Chicago lately, brother. Freaking how I end up over here? Alright. So here he is. Police say happened Tuesday. Victim was reportedly struck multiple times. As of now, there's been no confirmed public connection to the Rell Vert situation, but fans are already asking questions because of the Rockford link. I know. Imagine what's gonna happen. The payback from this. Oh, you guys gotta see his charges too, y'all. Check this. Homie got crazy charges. There's the charges right here, guys. This is for that one night. Check this out, chat. Chicago rapper Cooper reportedly arrested after popping rapper Rell Vert. So he's 25. Damn, he only weighs 123 pounds. That's insane, huh? Yeah, exactly. What's going on, Stefan? I see you. The next court date's July 30th. He weighs 123 pounds. He's only, what, 5 feet? Anyways, look at all the charges. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 felonies for what he did. Can y'all see him? Hold on. What he did was he got one felony to unalive, to intent to, unalive. He got another felony for aggravated discharge of the firearm, which means letting one off. He got another charge, felony, delivering cannabis over 30 to 500 grams. He got 2 aggravated assaults of a personal loaded weapon with, it looks like, without the license to carry card. 1 criminal damage to property. He got criminal damage to property, 500 to 10,000 worth. Illegal possession of ammo without the license. Murder to unalive again. Another murder to unalive again. Sheesh. aggravated discharge again, delivering cannabis. Holy. He's cooked. Homeboy's cooked.
Vert gets popped after attempting to run off on his plug. Welcome back. So if y'all didn't know, Vert would just get popped 2 days ago. He would get popped in his hand and would get grazed in his ear, leg, and his right side. Now, this would all begin after Mr. Vert would meet up with his plug attempting to buy some chug jugs whenever his plug would get suspicious that he was trying to rip him off, which would cause him to open fire on Vert. To summarize the article, it would state that Vert had claimed that he was out for a walk, and that's when he would hear gunfire and begin to run. The suspect, who goes by Koopa and is also a rapper from Low Life, would get charged for this, and he would snitch on himself after admitting under oath that he was a plug and that he was meeting up with Vert to sell him some chug jugs whenever he started thinking that Vert was trying to rip him off and would let it off on Vert.
See, I'm gonna find Stone's Instagram. He actually does say that if Vert or anybody tries ripping him off, he's gonna let it off. He's gonna let it go on them. Let me see if I can find that. Cooper Stone Instagram. So this guy told law enforcement was a drug dealer. He was the one who opened fire. Jesus Christ. He popped Vert. He put that belt on Vert. And everybody telling in the comments, free Cooper. Oh, look at his record, gang. His charges just for that one thing. Sheesh. Very off that lean. Or is he going broke? He's spending all his money on drugs or something? What's going on, gang? He going broke? Somebody said Buddy was trying to take Vert's head off. Let's read some of the comments because you'll get people in the comments that actually know shit because they'll be from Chicago, they'll be in the circle, and they might be on like they finsters, whatever you want to call it. Buddy was trying to take Vert's head off, tapped his hand though. Flexing all grazes, you goofy. Vert bit the cheese. He put belt on LA Vert. Or maybe he was caught on camera. Negative. Very was sent to hospital after shot to hand. It's a high possibility he bit the cheese. Some people are saying they think Vert told because nobody's really gonna say, hey, I shot somebody for taking my bud. But you never know. I ain't defending him because I really don't care, but if you don't got real evidence of him snitching, why put that on his name? Let me find out Vert telling. He popped Vert. Free Cooper, free Cooper. This is Vert's Insta. He hasn't been viral in a long ass time now. I mean, hasn't posted in a long time. The last time he posted, March 16, May 26. Not too bad. What's that other dude's name? Cooper Stone. Cooper Stone. No. Oh, it looked like I almost got it, right? Cooper Stone. Right here. Who is this? Oh, that ain't his ass. It's getting wild out there in Chicago, guys. What's going on, Stefan? How you been, brother? People getting taken for their chains. People getting taken for their kits. Cameramans are getting robbed for their cameras. It's getting real wild out there in Chicago. I gotta give you your wrench soon, Stefan. A1 since day one. So, it sounds like this guy, alleged gunman charged with the, with the shooting, had, paraphernalia in his house, weapons in his house. So why would he take the ride to go do something like this to somebody for no reason? Call him a mean book of records, though.
The same.
That's about it. Let me see what the comments say. Ready? That's about it. This is all new news. So they use the camera. Look, Stone told he was going to meet with a customer thinking he was going to get ripped. The hell you go for then, cuz? We gotta get more to that story. What the hell he talking about? He gonna get ripped. Y'all know what I mean? Thank you, Stefan. Cooper. Damn, look at Ice Poison's revenue for Kick. That's 1 month. Or it might be 1 week.
You see, when you don't view bot, you get paid a lot of money. I don't know how people still stream on Twitch. I have no idea. Bro, there's so many Twitch streamers. If they have 10K real viewers, bro, I mean KVP, it's gonna make them. It makes them like 500K a month. So I don't know how the hell people still stream on Twitch.
That's a house.
Let's take a look at my KPP. I haven't looked at it in a few days.
That's a house.
Well, I'm in the
That's
profit
9
for the
streams. He made that in 9 streams, chat. Total paid streams, 9.
If it was not funded by Kick, that is. You see, when you don't view bot,
He's not even multi-streaming either. That's pretty cool.
It's like 5 the hell on Twitch. I mean, I don't know how people still stream on Twitch. I have
Shout
no
out
idea.
to him. Oh yeah, Cooper Stone, last search, guys. Rell Vert Rob's plug. See what they got on this. They got him on a stretcher. Yeah, they gotta be more to the story, boys. I want to hear the rest of what Stone got to say. What happened, boy? What's going on, Pac-Man, my boy? Long time no see. No, I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I'm definitely gonna get it. Comes out in September. It's gonna be digital, so you don't even gotta pre-order it. They're not gonna make no freaking hard copies, which I'm pretty upset about that. We got points, we got TTS. We upgrading the YouTube for now. You can talk TTS by just explanation point say. You can also donate up to $1, whatever. on the link that's pinned, and you can also leave a message that way. An alert will pop up. We also can subscribe. We got the counter up there. And about 30 more watch hours, we're going to turn on monetization again. So we just hanging and banging for now, everybody. Let me actually test my alerts. I haven't really tested. They got jewels now, guys. You seen that? Oh, I gotta donate at least 1 jewel to see it. Hold on. There we go, boys. By the way, we got points now. Whoever got the most points at the end of the month gets a cash prize. You get points by watching the stream and talking in the stream. Or you can play slots, you can gamble. Thank y'all everybody for the support. Y'all already know what it is, the slime movement. If we gotta start again from the bottom to get to the top, then that's what we gonna do, baby. Get right back on that algorithm, build back up that consistency, and it is what it is. I just bought this new microphone. My $300 Yeti broke. I paid freaking like $30 for this one. Let's get it. Where are my slime mods at? So yeah, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get hectic in Chicago. We got the Bloodhounds. We got the Bloodbaths. We got OTF. We got No Limit. We got all the gangs going crazy out there. So I'm gonna keep y'all updated like freaking like newspaper. Y'all make sure y'all turn on all notifications. That's the new cheat code nowadays. So every time I go live, you get a little, you get a little tap on the back. Watch this, guys. I can also spit out my Discord now too. Oh shoot, I didn't know that. Check this out, Gabe. On my Discord, it's telling me what video I'm doing. Bloodhound Rell Vert in Rockford. That's pretty cool. By the way, anybody that joins the slime chat, every time I go live, you guys can talk in the background while I'm live. Just remember, it's one mic. Exactly. World Cup, baby. World Cup. Shout out to my boy Pac-Man. Shout out to my boy Stefan. They're my A1 since day one right there. They've been following me for at least 8 years plus. Yes, sir. How you know Cape Verde is playing tonight? They're playing Saudi Arabia. But the money's so low, it's not worth the bet. You get like 10 extra bucks. So I'm not even going to bet on that. But yep, they playing Saudi Arabia. Also, shout out the World Cup, everybody. I'm hearing conspiracy theories. July 4th gonna be the Big Bang. It's the 250 year anniversary of America. And I'm hearing all that jibber jabber, gang. Let me see if I can find y'all the cover that shows you the year. Hold on, no, I think it's one that shows you the year. Exactly. It's the 250 year. $250 years thing. Find it some other time. Hey, all right, guys. Yes, exactly, brother. You already know. Time's going by fast, y'all. Time's going by fast. Time's going by fast, y'all. All right, gang. Friday today. How's the new microphone sound to you guys? Pretty good? That's good. That's good to hear. You already know, y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back with more updates. What the heck? PlayStation on some weird stuff. There was like $100 for a PlayStation controller at Best Buy. I'm like, that shit's insane. They got $125 controllers now. They do some crazy shit. PlayStation patents controller that can trap your fingers. What? Adaptive buttons can soften or harden based on gameplay or personal preferences, enhancing accessibility and immersion. They adding a little bit too much. They just trying to get that price. Yo, look what came up. A slime shirt. They hacking my shit. Look, but yo, watch. I'm gonna show you the prices on these. I went to Best Buy. Hold on. Best Buy PS5 controller. They really got one for freaking $125. It was green like this actually. Look right here. $180. I told y'all. This is it. Yup, it was camo. I'm like, is it because it's camo? Imagine paying $180 for one controller. What? Then this is Best Buy shit. Are you insane? You can't even go to GameStop and get it used no more. Look, if I want the all black or regular black controller, it's $200. What? This is insane. It's like the cheapest right here. The normal joint, $84. PC, Mac, and mobile. I didn't know it does all that. GTA's coming, y'all. They trying to ready get people to pre-order a game that you don't even get the physical copy of. So it's never ever gonna go, it's never gonna sell out because there's billions, trillions of copies. Freaking, digital. Come on now. And then I seen some guy buying, I think it was a parody, but he bought he spent like $100,000 on them, and he said he was gonna resell them. And everybody's like, "You dummy! They're not gonna even sell out to resell." And that goes with my point about pre-ordering them. Just like you can't pre-sell them because they're gonna be there to order at any time, then there's no point of pre-ordering them. You see the PlayStation, the GTA games? Oh, I love James Bond. That's my game right there. You see how much they want for GTA? The cheapest is $100. Last one before I go, guys. Next time I see you, Pack, Staff, I'm gonna rent y'all up because I haven't seen y'all in a while. The regular standard is $108. So that means Kalashi was right. They did sell for over 100. GTA 6 prices. There we go. Oh, standard is $79. I didn't see that. I heard there wasn't even gonna be a disc. Who knows? It's still early to tell. Oh, look, see, like this right here, it's a whole different price. This is the price I was shown. The standard or the cheapest is $100. Like they said, the cheapest to buy GTA 6 is $100 when it comes out. The deluxe is like $125, premium $150. Then they got the collectors, probably with like magazines and shit, for $200. That 200, holy. Hey, oh my, that's disgusting. This is saying 79. This is saying 69. What's going on? This one's saying 80. How much y'all think it's gonna come out for on the first day? $100 at least? Or you think it's gonna be a 79 version? 2 days ago. Look, 2 days ago, Rockstar, that's Ultimate Edition. You have to wait and see. Shit, I'd rather get the one with the disc. Forget the Ultimate Edition. I'd rather pay freaking 70 and get the disc. Yeah, smell me, gang? Who you getting the Ultimate? Right? 79, but I don't know. Let me ask, freaking Grok real quick. Oh, I can't ask Grok. Will GTA 6 be under 100? AI mode. It's saying it. Yes, the baseline is under 100. Standard edition will cost 79. Last time I seen, they said there was no disc. Look, no physical disc. Even if you buy the physical box at the retail store, it will contain a digital download code rather than a physical disc. That's funny. They got Penguin in there. Moist Critical as a thing, a sauce. So that means you pay standard edition, chat, and you still don't get the disc. And they're gonna say, well, you're only paying 79 anyways. Bongo. Even if you pay 200, you won't get the damn disc. I'm about to pop me in some freaking Metal Gear Solid, gang.